Welcome to Physics with Vinay Uppal. Hi, I'm Vinay Uppal and I'm back with season 2. This is the 6th episode in the prediction series. I've brought to you a question from a very old, ancient Cambridge textbook. This question particularly is from 1848. But I came across this question and I thought this would be a very nice question to give you guys because it's a perfect JEE advanced level question. And it's not too difficult, but it may be a little different from the usual type of questions that you do. So I'm expecting a lot of you to get this question. So let's just first quickly read it. The language here may be a little different from what we are used to because it's such an old textbook that the English back then was a little different from what it is today. So anyway, let's just take a look at the question. An imperfectly elastic ball is projected. So imperfectly elastic means the collision is inelastic. Coefficient of restitution is less than 1. So it's projected in a given direction within a fixed horizontal loop so as to go on rebounding from the surface of the hoop. So you can just imagine that you have let's say you have maybe you can imagine you have a table on which you have a fixed hoop. And if I look at the top view of the hoop, there is a particle that is being projected and it is undergoing collisions. So the question is asking us to find the limit to which the velocity of the ball will approach. So basically they're asking us to find the final velocity once it becomes like a constant velocity, like terminal velocity after many collisions. And so here shew is actually Old English. It means show. So show that it will attain this limit, this terminal velocity at the end of a finite time. So here I'm going to just ask you to calculate this final terminal velocity, and I'm also going to ask you to calculate the time in which it attains that terminal velocity. Here they are only asking you to prove that it will attain it in a finite time, but I want you to find that expression for the time as well. So let me just give you a few variables in terms of which you can answer this question. So one of them is coefficient of restitution is E. Initial speed, let's say, is V before the first collision. Let's say the angle of incidence at the first collision is theta. And let's say the radius of the hoop is R. I think these are the 4 variables in the terms of which you should be able to get the answer to both parts of this question. Here we'll assume that the hoop is smooth and the table is smooth as well. Alright, so try it out and let me know what answer you get or any thoughts you have on this question in the comment section. And in the next episode, I'll be discussing this question. That's it for today. See you guys. Good night.